What's up, you guys? It's your girl Duffy. Welcome back to another video. This is going to be my last video of the year. It's going to be more of a get ready with me and reflection type video. Now I'm going to have my notes. That way this video is not long and I'm not just rambling. And I am sipping on my green juice. It's so good. So I'm going to be sipping on that throughout this. And I'm going to be trying out a new product as well. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. So this video I'm going to break down into 4 sections. Basically just reflecting and talking to you guys about things that I have learned this year, lessons I guess I would say that I've learned this year. I'm going to be talking about lifestyle stuff. I'm going to be talking about friends and friendship. I'm going to talk about marriage, and then I'm going to talk about what you guys can expect next on my channel in 2023 in the coming years. So first things first, let me prep my face. I wash my face so it's a little dry. I'm going to moisturize really quickly and prime. I'm using the Neutrogena Hydro Boost water gel to hydrate my face because it's a little dry. I have been extremely stressed lately. So I've had like these weird breakouts on my face down here. Whew, I don't know if you guys can see them get close, but I got these weird breakouts going on here and some going on here, but it's okay. It's okay. Hence the juicing and stuff. Just trying to get that cleared up. Next I'm gonna prime my face with the e.l.f. hydrating primer. It's a little rubbed off, but I've had this primer for a while and it's like my favorite primer. So let's see. Say that. Okay. So first thing I'm gonna do is color correct, and I'm going to use the NYX Professionals Can't Stop Won't Stop contour and concealer, and this is in the color Cappuccino. A little bit of dark spots here because of some breakouts that I've had. Okay, and I'm gonna let that sit for a second while I do my eyebrows. I'm gonna start with the most serious lessons that I've learned this year, and those are friendship related. The first thing that I've learned about friendships this year is you do not have to be friends with someone in order to give them genuine love and support. What I mean by that is I learned there were people in my life who I genuinely wanted to be friends with them, and I genuinely had, you know, their best interest at heart. But the friendships didn't last long, and they were really, really talented people. And I really wanted to support them in their business and their craft and whatever they had going on in their life in general. I really wanted to be a really nice, supportive, loving, caring friend. And because I have such genuine love for people, I realized that the friendships weren't good for me personally and my mental health, or they weren't people who I could see moving into the next chapter of my life with. but I actually learned from being a content creator and realizing that there are so many of you guys out there who love and support me, and either you don't personally know me or I don't personally know you, but you still love and support me. So I learned that from being a content creator, that you don't need to be close with someone, you don't need to be friends with someone. What matters is that you still love and support them. So there are a lot of people who I had to stop being friends with because their friendship was, like I said, not good for me. And what I had going on in my life, they weren't aligning with my healing and my growing. And they weren't meant to be in this next chapter of my life. Doesn't mean I love them any less, because I just have so much genuine love. I don't have any hate in my heart. So being able to still love and support them from afar, because I'm such a genuine person, at the end of the day makes me feel good. So I don't know what they have going on, whether they love and support me is none of my business, because I can't control what other people do. I can only control what I do, and I choose to still love and support them until they give me reasons not to. Next thing I learned about friendships is people that are in your life, whether they're there for a long time or short time, learn from the people that are in your life. They are there for a reason. They're there to teach you a lesson. They're there to help you grow. They're there to help shape and mold you into the person that you're supposed to be, whether they're lifelong friends or just there for a season or a chapter in your life. Learn from all the people that you have in your circle, whether it's learning the type of people you want in your life and the type of people to stay away from. Just don't dwell on everything that's bad, or the fact that they played you, or whatever the case may be. Instead of dwelling on negative, dwell on the positive. Yeah, they might have played you, they might have did you wrong, whatever the case may be, but what did you learn? That's how you grow, and that's how you heal. You just take what you learned from that situation and move forward. So I learned that you need to learn from people from all walks of life, people that are in your circle. Just learn to learn from people instead of dwelling on the negative things about people. And the last thing that I learned about friendships is people, I'm going to read this because it's a lot. People, specifically women, who don't understand that a friendship is a type of relationship, and they do not put the same time and effort into nourishing that friendship, aren't meant for me. It's very important to be around like-minded individuals. You have to find your people at the end of the day. You just have to find your people, and that's okay. I'm still finding my people, and it bothers me. I've talked about this before. If you see my last video where I talked about how I don't have any friends and I'm okay with it, and I explained what I meant by that, a lot of people don't realize that a friendship is a type of relationship. So like, I've had situations, a recent situation, again, this is something that's reoccurring in my life for I don't know what reason, but I guess it's to continue to teach me this lesson, because I be wanting to be people's friends so bad, and I'm so genuine, and it's just like, I see, if I want to be friends with you, it's because I see me adding value to your life, and vice versa. I see you adding something that I don't have into my circle, and me being able to reciprocate that. Because if you're giving me something and I can't reciprocate, I'm not going to waste your time. But a lot of people don't understand that. So being able to reciprocate energy and support each other and love each other, help each other out, that type of thing, and it be both ways and not a one-sided friendship, that's very annoying. But Another recent situation happened where somebody who, I'm not going to mention their name, somebody who I started a friendship with, somebody who I supported in her face and behind her back, just randomly cut me off. And I'm gonna assume, based on the situation, there was something that I said, not about her, but something that I said about someone who I guess she's friends with. I had an opinion about something based on an observation, and I was talking about my opinion of a specific situation. And after that, she just completely stopped talking to me. She unfriended me on all social media. I don't know if she blocked my number or not, because I texted her, called her, tried to reach out to her and check on her because she recently went through something, and nothing. I got nothing. And my issue with that is, I'm someone who's easy to talk to. I don't mind being held accountable for my bullshit. If I did something that hurt you, talk to me about it. Be an adult. And it's like, you would rather cut me off and not have a conversation, or at least, like, I don't mind if someone tried to check me. You know what I mean? It's just like, dang, like, help me see what's wrong with me. Okay? I take constructive criticism very well. And especially if you're someone who I have genuine love for and who I support, and vice versa, you should be able to talk to me about something I did or said to make you feel some type of way. Instead, I get cut off, I get blocked, that type of stuff. But when a man do you wrong, and a man treating you like crap, like, you allow them to keep coming back. You don't know how to let go. You want to keep having these conversations, keep trying to salvage stuff. So you do it for a romantic relationship, but you won't do it for a friendship that could be a lifelong friendship. So that really irritates me, because you have to put the same time and effort and be able to grow and nourish a friendship, because it's a type of relationship. As you can see, this is something that really irritates me. So you'll keep allowing a man back into your life who does you wrong, who does not treat you right, who shows time and time again that they just want to play with you. But I say one thing that may or may not rub you the wrong way, and I get cut off and I get blocked, but you can't do that to this man who's been treating you like shit for years. Make it make sense. The math is not mathing. So that's something that irritates me. I learned that from the beginning. If I see someone, if someone is coming to me for relationship advice, or this, that, and the third, marriage advice, whatever the case may be, and I give you solid advice based on the conversation and based on things that I have seen and things, you know, that I know that's going on, and you keep going back to the same stuff, but you can't come and talk to me about something, a disagreement, anything like that. Like, I get blocked, but you're still dealing with this man. It takes the same time, it takes the same effort, it takes the same energy. And if you are not pouring into your friendships like you're pouring into your relationship, then you don't need to have friendships. Like, or the friends that you have around, they're just there for clout, or just there for the aesthetic. I don't want anybody who wants to be friends with me for the aesthetic. To say that they have friends, to say that they know this person because of who they are or what they do, whatever the case may be. I want genuine friends in my circle, people who really ride for me, because I really ride for my friends. My friends are the family that I create. So if I call you a friend and I tell you that I love you, it's because you're my family. You're the family that I have created for myself, for my circle to surround myself with. So it really hurts my feelings. It really, really hurts my heart to know that a lot of women don't understand this concept. And this is why I don't have a lot of friends that are females. This is why I have a lot of male friends, because they get it. I mean, there are some men who don't, but currently I have 0 female friends for this exact reason. I was trying to love them and support them up close and be their friend, and they weren't reciprocating that energy back. So because of that, I had to end friendships, or they ended it, you know, it was completely involuntary to me. And it's because they weren't being real, they weren't being an adult, whatever the case may be. Now, some friendships I ended because I realized that I don't want to say we hit a dead end, but we just got into certain points in our friendship where I couldn't genuinely call them a friend or call them my best friend and really feel that in my heart, because energy was no longer being reciprocated, and not just on their part but on both parts. I realized that we got to a certain part and maybe we're just not meant to be in the next chapter of each other's stories, you know, be there in each other's life going forward. But I reflect on those friendships and I see what I've learned from them, and I thank them for supporting me, that type of thing. So that's it for friendships. Next, I'm going to talk about lifestyle. So 3 things I learned about lifestyle. Totally forgot that I was supposed to be doing makeup. I'm taking the Smashbox Studio Skin 24-hour waterproof concealer in the color dark, and I'm going to use that to conceal. I am a concealer girl, I tell you. I love concealer. It's my favorite makeup product, and I don't want to say I go ham on it because I don't, but oh, I forgot to blend my forehead. That's okay. I'm just gonna conceal these areas. This is a close to skin tone type of concealer. And yeah, I'm gonna blend that out, and then I'm gonna put on foundation. So yes, lifestyle. First thing I learned about life this year is that motivation ain't shit. Excuse my language, but motivation, it's like a quick high. It's like adrenaline. It's there and then it's not there. So I learned that you have to become more disciplined, because motivation only lasts for a short period of time. So when you lack on those days where you lack motivation, you know, you need to get stuff done. Because I've had plenty of days where I haven't been particularly motivated to do anything, like absolutely nothing, especially when I needed to. I fell off on my weight loss journey this year because I just was no longer motivated, like at all. Thank God that I've maintained, and then recently with trying to get back on track and juicing and eating right, I'm slowly transitioning to pescatarianism. I've managed to lose about 10 pounds over the last 2 months, so I'm very happy about that. So that's just, juicing has been my saving grace, I tell you. All this cutting off all of this stuff that's not good for you, trying to eat more whole foods, it has been my saving grace, I tell you. So yes, I learned that self-discipline is so important, especially on those days where you're not motivated to do anything. You still have to push through. Lately, I've been going through so much, and it kind of triggered a depression, and I just wanted to lay in bed. I didn't want to do anything, you know, and I really had to push through because it was stuff that absolutely needed to be done, and nobody could do them but me. So I really had to push through and really have that self-discipline to say, I want to lay here and I don't want to do anything. I just want to watch Netflix. I barely want to eat, but I know for health reasons I have to eat. So I get up and I eat, even though I'm not really hungry because I don't have an appetite. You know, I don't want to do anything, but I need to shower. Because one thing I ain't going to do is be funky around here. So, really learning to be self-disciplined, because gaining self-discipline has really gave me an opportunity to really love myself, really truly show love to myself, which has been lacking, but it's very important. And so I'm able to get on track with self-love, really and truly. Taste it. The next thing that I learned as far as lessons in life is you have to be careful of the things that you consume. You have to be really mindful, and that doesn't just pertain to food. It pertains to anything that you ingest, anything that you consume, which can be things that you hear, things that you see, and not just things that you eat. So I've limited screen time. Even as a content creator, I make sure that I limit my screen time and try to be more present. And I listen to more motivational music, especially when I'm down or I'm not having a good day, I'm not feeling really well. Listening to certain types of music that helps uplift me and helps put me in a good mood. I noticed that has been a really good game changer as far as, you know, staying on the path, staying, you know, in a good headspace, that type of thing. Oh, my bad. See, you would think as a mom I'd be a good multitasker, but the struggle is real. As far as for highlighting, I took the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, and this is in the color Tan Walnut. And for foundation, I'm using the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-hour full coverage foundation with SPF 15 in it, and this is in Deep Honey. So I'm just dabbing that. I'm taking this brush here. It's a dense brush, and I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna blend first. So yeah. What was I saying? Yes, be mindful of what you consume. Don't get so caught up in social media and everything that's going on. Really be more present and really learn to pay attention to the things that are going on around you, because that's really, really, really important to live in the moment. So slow down sometimes and really live in the moment. When you put your phone down, which I'm pretty sure a lot of you have a hard time. Matter of fact, I challenge people to really, for like an hour a day or 2 hours at most if you can do it, like just turn your phone off, put it away somewhere, and really live in the moment. Or go out somewhere and really, like, whether you're on a date with somebody or you take yourself on a date, like if you want to go and grab coffee, just really live in the moment, put your phone down, and just pay attention to the things that are going on around you. You will be surprised. You will really be surprised at yourself. So yeah, just live in the moment and be careful of what you consume. Ooh, see that? Be careful of what you guys consume. Well, cat's out the bag for that now, so go ahead and blend that. I shaved my mustache, y'all, so I don't have no shadow above my lip like I normally do. We ain't gonna talk about it. And then the last lesson that I learned this year is, I hear a lot of people say, be the change you want to see in the world. But so many people are so concerned about the world that they don't realize that it starts with you. It starts with you, starts in your household. It starts with your family. It really does start with you. You have to work on the smaller picture before you work on the bigger picture. You really do. So instead of being the change that you want to see in the world, focus on being the change that you want to see in your family. I am someone who is really big on breaking generational curses. So instead of trying to save the world, I'm trying to make sure my kids learn valuable lessons that I had to learn the hard way. making sure they don't continue certain cycles of trauma, making sure I instill good values in them. All that stuff is really, really important. So start by break the generational curses. Not turning out like your parents, or you know, that kind of thing. So instead of be the change you want to see in the world, start the change. Start the change. Start with yourself by learning how to heal from childhood trauma and learning about what is a generational curse that has been passed down, and work on breaking that and healing from that. Next thing I'm going to talk about is marriage. Y'all know I'm blind, but I got this stuff closer to me this time all together instead of spread out on the table. And so I cleaned all my brushes, so I have to make sure that I'm using the designated brushes. Wait a minute, this looks like my powder brush. Yep. So I'm using this brush here, this angle brush, and this is what I use to I'm normally not a baker, but I'm gonna leave this here while I try out this new eyeshadow. I gotta concentrate before I start talking on do this powder, because put the powder right in my eyeball. I'll tell y'all. I'm just gonna just this up here though. I am going to contour my nose and bronze. I'm going to do my eyes first, and then I'm going to finish the rest of my face. So for the eyes, I'm going to be using this new eyeshadow palette that I just got. Oh, it's not new, it's new to me. And this is the Morphe Petal Passion eyeshadow palette. I got this as a Christmas gift to myself. I'm gonna open it. This is what the package looks like. It's such a pretty contour palette. Contour. It's a pretty eyeshadow palette. Hit off to that. And this is what it looks like. Ooh, it's so pretty. I love these colors. I don't have too many makeup looks that I've done with these colors, and that's why I got this palette, because I'm trying to step outside my comfort zone. So I'm very excited about using this today and seeing what I come up with. So for starters, I'm gonna take this here. This is Love and Lust, and I'm going to use that to right here in my crease. Top to kind of blend it out. But yes, let's talk marriage. First thing I learned in marriage is consistent work. Like, a lot of people think that a lot of the work is when you first start like dating and you're getting to know each other and so forth, but it's not. Like, dating and stuff is like prerequisites. Getting to know somebody and getting to decide if they're your person and if you want to spend the rest of your life with them, because that decision, like, don't take it lightly. Don't take it lightly. Like, if you really want to spend the rest of your life with somebody, you you really need to study them. You really need to know that they're not perfect and there's not going to be a perfect person, and that everybody is flawed. So you really have to be willing to put in the work constantly, because it is constant work. And if you don't have the drive to work on yourself and to work with somebody else to move through life together, then you shouldn't consider marriage. I'm gonna be honest, you should. Marriage is not for you, especially if you're not trying to heal. If you are not trying to heal from past relationships, if you're not trying to heal from childhood trauma that, kind of drives your, the type of men and women that you choose, then just stay away from people. Stay away. Well, not from people. Stay away from marriage. Let's just start there. Stay away from marriage. Tell you right now, it ain't for you. It ain't for you. So yeah, it's not for you. It is constant work. So you have to be willing to work in every area of your life with somebody else. So that means that they're not going to always agree with you. There are going to be lots of disagreements. You have to be willing to hear other people's opinions, or another person's opinions, and really consider their opinion and their feeling and their point of view on certain situations, so that you can compromise. Marriage is about compromise. That's why I say it's constant work. You can't always think that your way is the only way to do something when someone else might have a better way to do it. So you really have to consider each other all the time, and you really have to be able to put in the work. Just because you disagree with me doesn't mean I'm wrong. It could just be that we have a difference in opinion, and you should be able to talk about that. Speaking of talking, that brings it back to my next lesson in marriage. Communication, it really is the key. It really is the key. And y'all, I'm gonna keep putting this on and blending this until I'm happy. But communication is the key. If you're a bad communicator, don't get married. Really, don't get married. Don't even consider marriage. If you can't talk to people and hold conversations and learn how to articulate your feelings to somebody else and help them to be able to understand what you're feeling, don't get married. Please save somebody else the trouble, save somebody else the headache. Spend your time single and healing, because communicating is not just I talk to you every day. We talk about whether or not we want a dog. No, communication really is key. I learned with my husband that we grew up in two different types of households with two different sets of parentals. So our parenting style is different. Childhood trauma for the both of us created two different types of parenting styles. I'm a lot more structured. I'm a lot more this is how it's going to be. I'm the disciplinarian in our marriage, and he is more fun and playful. He's more he's nurturing. You would think it would be the other way around, but no, I'm the one no, I run a tight ship. Everybody go to bed at this time. We eat dinner at this time. No phones at the table. Yes, you can have this. No, you can have that. And if you want to know why I know, I will explain to you why I know. I am that type of parent, because I didn't have a lot. I'm not gonna say I didn't have a lot of structure in my life, but I wasn't a bad kid. I had got a lot of freedom because I got good grades and I was really quiet. I kept to myself. I was pretty shy growing up. So because there was no cause of concern for me, I got a lot of freedom. And we all know how that ended up. But yes, so you have to make sure that you communicate about parenting styles. You have to communicate about finances. You have to communicate about goals for the future, making sure that your goals line up. You have to be able to communicate with somebody and say, hey, you did this or you said this and it really hurt my feelings. It really made me feel some type of way. And give them a chance to explain or give them a chance to change their behavior. Because marrying somebody don't mean that you know them in and out. People change and people evolve, and so you never really completely know somebody. But get you somebody who you can sit and really talk and really continue to get to know each other. My husband, a blessing to me, he is somebody who I could just sit and I can cry and I can unpack childhood trauma with him, and he will do the same. If I'm unpacking, he unpacking, we unpacking together. Get someone who will help you unpack your baggage and not make you feel crazy and not make you feel like your feelings and your trauma is unjustified. But that all comes with really good communication. It comes to being able to communicate about your love languages. Make sure you're communicating with somebody like not only how you receive love, but how you give love. For example, I am a gift giver. That's how I show love. And I am an acts of service. Someone, if I see that there's a problem and I can do something about it, I'm going to try to do what I can for you to help you out, to lighten the load, to ease that burden through acts of service. And I'm a very affectionate person. Like, I'm lovey-dovey. I know I'm a thug, but I'm a teddy bear inside. And so I love to love on people. I love to give them hugs, kisses, like all that gushy stuff. You know, I'm a big fan of PDA. So it's like affection, acts of service, and gifts is how I give love to other people. And through marriage, I'm learning, well, through communicating with my husband in our marriage, I'm learning that my husband doesn't receive love through gifts. So I'm not going to keep giving him gift after gift after gift after gift after gift, thinking that he knows that I love him, when receiving gifts from me is not how he receives love. So you really have to communicate with each other about how you give and receive love. With that said, I'm going to take this color right here, which is called Big Apple, even though it's pink. But I'm going to take this one and put that all over my lid. I just realized I did not prime my lid. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I did not prime, but it's okay. I guess it's gonna be more subtle. It's still pretty pigmented, and I didn't want it to be all bright, hot pink anyway. So, I'm still happy. I'm still happy. And the last thing that I learned about marriage this year is that, well, this one is a big one. You have to continue to date each other. Just because you're not in the dating phase or you're not boyfriend and girlfriend, you're finally married. Like I said, a lot of people think that the work stops there, but no. The whole dating phase, I think of them as prerequisites. Like, you do that stuff to prepare yourself for marriage, and the real work begins when you get married. So you have to continue to date each other, you know, continue to do what you can to make each other happy. One of those things where if you did it in the beginning to get where you're at, then you have to keep doing it so that you can keep going. So me and my husband, we try to have one date night a week, whether it is inside or outside, depending on how our month is going. But we try to have frequent date nights that we plan. We plan on what we want to do, where we want to go. You know, we get nice and we get dressed up. And we go and we spend quality time together, and we really disconnect from the world and just spend some quality time together with each other, because it's really, really important. That's how you continue to get to know somebody. You continue to grow in love. I don't believe in falling in love. I feel like falling in love is only temporary, because when you fall, typically you get up. But when you grow, you continue to grow and you continue to thrive. So I believe in growing in love rather than falling in love. Somebody tell me that they didn't fall in love with me, but as soon as I do something that pissed them off, out, gone. Whew. But I believe in growing in love. So that's how you continue to grow in love. I'm also going to take that color, same color, underneath here. So pretty. Oh no, I don't like this palette. I like this color. This might be my new favorite pink. This is dark. I'm gonna put some black or some brown in there to kind of smoke it out, because now I want this to be a smoky eye. Anyway, I'm gonna take another fluffy brush. I'm gonna take let's do go-to, and I'm just gonna put that around here. Gonna smooth out those edges. Yes, I'm finna glitter this. I'm using as many colors in this palette as I can, because I'm really excited. I'm loving what I'm seeing so far. So next I'm going to take a small flat brush. I'm going to use this one here. And no, am I going to use this one? Yep, I'm going to use this one. And I'm going to put glitter. Which one? There are 3 glitters. No, there are 4. Nope, I can't count. There are 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I really can't decide. But while I'm deciding, love each other publicly. Love each other publicly. Like I said, I'm a big fan of PDA. My husband used to do this thing when we were out and about, where he would do the opposite. Like, we'll be all lovey-dovey in the house, and then we get outside around people, and he'd be acting like a fool. Acting like a plump fool. He'd be joking me and all type of stuff. And that stuff didn't bother me, because I knew that that wasn't our relationship. But from the outside looking in, when people were around us and they saw that him doing that all the time, like, they used to come and he used to question me and see if we were all right, see if he was treating me right, this, that, and the third. Like, they were confused about me saying, oh yeah, I'm happy and everything is fine. But then we get out and he started acting a fool around me, and people are just like, but like, I thought y'all were happy. This is how you treat you. This is how he talk to you. And I would have to go and explain, but then my explaining would sound like making excuses for him. And I had to have a conversation with him about it, to let him know that it's important to me that the people around us see the love that he gives me, that I see. Because it looks confusing when I'm saying, yeah, we're happy, but when we get outside, you treat me like not how people would treat someone that they genuinely love and care about. And like I said, not that it was bad, a lot of it was jokes and stuff like that. My husband is a jokester, so they never got to see the lovey-dovey side of him. Only I did. So nobody really believed me that he was a lovey-dovey type of person. Okay, I decided that I'm going to go here. So yeah. Ooh. Love each other publicly, whether people are watching or not. Go out, hold each other's hands, you know, give each other kisses, and when you're out on a date, feed each other. Like, really be all loved up on the person that you're with. Really do that, because it's important. Because then when something is wrong in your marriage, it stays between y'all. And that brings me to my next point. Keep people out your business. Okay? Keep people out your business. If you're going through something that is between you and your husband, wife, partner, whoever else you got going, that is between y'all. That is between y'all. Work your stuff out between y'all. Stop involving other people in your marriage, in your relationship. Stop involving other people because they are not in the relationship. It is not their business. When people find out stuff about me and my husband thinking that stuff is wrong, and nothing actually be wrong, it just be people in our business. We don't tell people what's going on because it's none of their business. Like, if you want me to care about your opinion, I got one of these bills you can pay. Believe me, I got one of these bills you can pay. Give me your card. Check cleared. Okay? I got one of these bills you can pay if you want me to care about what you got to say. Ooh, that rhymes. I got one of these bills you can pay if you want me to care about what you got to say. Okay? Because I'm not saying that my marriage is perfect. Because it takes it's constant work. It really is. So with that said, when I go through stuff, I spend more time with my husband when we're going through stuff so that we can get over these obstacles that we are going through and get to the next level in our marriage. I'm going to take a little flat brush and I'm going to do what that got going on? I don't even know where to put that. Okay, I guess I'm putting it there. It's really foiled. Y'all know the look I be having with these foiled things. But I want to put that here. That works for me. I'm trying. I know I can't see, and I'm not using my. It's a whole mirror up here, and I'm trying to look, y'all. Crazy, I tell you. But yes, keep folks out your business, especially people who don't know nothing about nothing. Can I tell you, there's just one person, I ain't finna say their name, give them no clout, but they like to closely observe my marriage from afar. Hear me right, closely observe my marriage from afar. And when they hear about something or they see something, they have a whole opinion about something that they are not an expert about. A whole opinion. And they don't know nothing about nothing. With that said, I'm going to take this Ruby Kisses matte finish powder foundation in the color Caramel. And I'm gonna set my face, the rest of my face anyway, and dust that powder away. Is that a piece of hair? Piece of hair. But yeah, just keep folks out your business. Even when they try to have an opinion, if they don't know anything about anything, keep folks out your business. Let people think what they want to think. Let people think what they want to think. And just move on. With that said, I'm going to take this brush here. And I'm taking this More Free bronzer in the color Romance. And I'm going to brown my face. While I'm working out my face, we're going to talk about what's next. What can you expect from DuffyJ&Co? I'll tell you what. First things first, I'm revamping my look. It's gonna look very similar because my favorite color is teal, so I use a lot of teal and turquoise colors in my videos and my graphics. But I have rebranded, so not rebranded, I have revamped a lot of my graphics. So new graphics coming in the new year. I'm very excited. I'm very proud about it. I have worked on these. I'm gonna use this to Alright, I'm gonna quickly set my face. Ooh, what was that? I'm gonna set my face. Okay, I always press it in, and I'm gonna set another time. Oh yeah, this is the Milani Make It Last Original Natural Finish setting spray, and this is the 16-hour wear one. Spray it the wrong way. But yeah, I always press it in, and then I do another spray. What else is coming? New graphics. A lot more beauty videos. I'm getting back into makeup. I was so focused on skincare for a while because, again, I was not putting good things in my body and my skin was starting to reflect it. So I had to stop doing makeup and do more of skincare stuff. Vlogs galore. A lot of people tell me that they like my vlogs, so I'm gonna make sure I get these vlogs out for you and be more consistent with that. Fitness and health videos. I'm going to be sharing with you guys what I'm doing along my weight loss journey as far as lifting weights and things that I eat. So I'm going to start doing what I eat in a day. I'm going to start showing you guys my juice recipes. Also, me and hubby are starting a new YouTube channel. So stay tuned for that. I want to give out 2 more information. We're still working out the kinks. But if you follow me on my social media, you guys see the post of when that is going to start. So I'm very excited about that. If you follow me on social media, which you should, definitely should be, you would know by now that me and my husband are currently polyamorous. I'm going to be doing videos giving out info about that stuff, about this type of lifestyle that we have. And I'm going to use this blush. This is the Steve Laurent blush in the color I'm Blushing. Oh, if I can open it. It's such a pretty color. It looks like this. I didn't think I had another blush, but I was going through my makeup and I saw this and I was like, ooh, it's a lot darker and less shimmery than my other one. Pink look I was doing. Ooh, I have to get some of that. Oh, that's. Well, at least I know that it's really pigmented. I didn't think it was gonna do all that. But yes, very excited about the new channel. I'm very excited about this new community that we have become a part of. and I am excited to share all of this information with you guys. I'm going to highlight real quick with my Luxme Nilotica Goddess Glow Hydrating Illuminator. Ooh, come on now. This is the one that starts off pink and then blends out gold. I absolutely love this stuff. My absolute favorite. Woo. Look, I caught it and still dropped it, y'all. Look at that. It's so pretty. Really quickly, I'm gonna take this brown eyeliner. This is the Ruby Kisses Perfect Precision Eyeliner in the color Pecan. And because I'm blind, I'm gonna take this mirror and I'm going to line my lower left eye. And then I'm going to take this CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume Waterproof Mascara in the color Very Black. Really quickly, let's go ahead and do the lip. I'm gonna take the Professional Kiss New York Luxury 24-hour lip liner in the shade Roasted Coffee. And I'm gonna take this Ruby Kisses matte lipstick in the color Espresso, and I'm gonna go over the outline. You know what? I'm going to let's do that color there in the middle. Take that since it's a really similar color to lipstick and just, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Wait, it's already a matte lipstick, but I just wanted to I'm gonna take Dream It over. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. What I love about makeup is so versatile. So versatile. A lot of people have told me that this wig gives them Marilyn Monroe vibes. And this is the natural curl of this wig too. I absolutely love this wig. So yeah, you guys, this is the final look using this Morphe Petals Passion palette. I'm absolutely in love with this palette and I love how this look turned out. Highly recommend. I got this from Target for, I believe it was $13. So super affordable. Highly recommend. If you're into these colors, go pick it up from Target. Thank you guys for just coming and listening to me talk and ramble about my life. I'm going to be more consistent in the year coming up. I'm very excited about everything that I have to show you guys. And I really do wish the best for each and every one of my subscribers. If you're watching this video and you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe and support your girl. I mean, you're here, you're watching anyway, you might as well join the family, join the Duffy Gang, okay? So subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and make sure you guys comment, you know, say hey. I respond to every comment. I do. I respond to all of them. So talk to your girl. I will see you guys in the new year. This video is going up on tomorrow, which is New Year's Eve. And I really do wish all of you guys the best. Genuinely love each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for supporting me. And I really appreciate each and every one of you. And I guess I will see you guys in the new year. Happy New Year's to everybody. Make sure you guys stay safe out there. And I will see you guys in my next video and in 2023.